Hey guys, y'all are expecting to see two people right now, but I just had to improvise. Hopefully everything's going okay with Amanda. She's supposed to be on the live stream right now, but I mean she's two time zones away, so I'm not sure if something come up. I emailed her back and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I could have had the schedule wrong or something like that. But so I won't keep y'all long tonight. I just want to say thank you to all of y'all that did join the stream, and maybe me and her can reschedule at another time since she's not here right now. But y'all deserve to hear me come on here and let y'all know what's going on, because I mean I don't want to just flake out on y'all or anything like that. But I hope everyone's doing all right tonight. Um, I might get a little bit of my weekend back. I just got off work. It's been a crazy week at work, and we've had a lot going on. You know, I work in accounting, so we've had a lot of different transitions going on coming into the new fiscal year. But anyway, like I said, I don't want to hold y'all. If anybody has any quick questions for me, that's fine. But if not, we'll just try to reschedule at another point because that changed everything. The questions that I had for her, we're not going to be able to answer them. We were going to discuss some things about like struggling on your carnivore journey, and you know, because everybody knows that I've been going through a lot. You know, Larry and Cassie with Carnivore Quest, they helped me out tremendously. I actually just got off the phone with Larry not long ago. And we're still going to have our live stream in just a couple hours at 8 p.m. Central Time, which is 9 p.m. Eastern. So if y'all want to see more, join that live stream. But I definitely just wanted y'all to know. And think of y'all. I mean, there's still 40 people in here right now. And I appreciate all of y'all being here. One that said your um, face looks slimmer. Addicted to Antlers said you're cutting in and out, Kipp. I'm not sure why I'm cutting in and out. Maybe it's my Wi-Fi today. I'm not sure. I live in South Alabama, so my Wi-Fi can be a little wild sometimes. Bama J's in the house. Hey, she's my Roll Tide buddy. Every time I'm in the comments with her, I'm always talking about Roll Tide, Roll Tide. Jeff Ward's in the house. Thank y'all for being here. Um, let's see. He says, been doing carnivore since January and down from 400 plus to 236. Size 52 pants to size 36, 6XL to 2XL. Brother, that is amazing. That is amazing. You're doing better than me. I was a size 52 pants as well. Right now I'm like a 46, so I still got a little ways to go, but I'm working on it. Uh, Cordelia said Amanda is very knowledgeable. Yeah, she's super, super knowledgeable. That's the reason that I had reached out to her. I don't normally reach out to people for like to do live streams because my personal schedule outside of YouTube is so busy. Being a dad of a toddler and a husband and my work a full-time job, all those things keep me so busy, and plus making videos, so I don't reach out to a lot of people. But I specifically reached out to her because when I started my carnivore journey in January, one of the first people that I started watching was her channel. And the reason that I started watching her channel was because, and it was also Carnivore Quest. I watched their channel a lot. And it was because, I mean, I like the doctors and all that stuff, but I could really relate to them because I could tell that they come from a place of being obese and they had a lot of struggles similar to me. And I could just tell that they were like regular people like I am. They don't have doctorate degrees, and they're not some medical professor or something like that, and they were just sharing their story, and they were doing it long before me, so that made me want to listen to what they had to say and learn from their experience. And I'm hopeful that at some point Amanda will be able to get on here, but honestly I really do hope that everything's all right with her because like I said, she didn't get to make it tonight. Oh, someone said Susan Courtney said, "Love and prayers and support from Southern Ontario, Canada." Wow. Where are you guys watching from? Also, if you want to put something about you in the comment section. Um, let's see. Lynn Edel says, "Okay, I've got this up on my phone, my desktop, and my TV. This should work." Yeah, Lynn, I think you're pretty set to watch the video, right? Carnivore Brothers, no worry. Time for more to join. Yeah, time for more people to join the chat. Been looking forward all this week. The struggle is real. Let's see. Aunt Bling's Grateful Life. You sound fine now. Good. I appreciate it. I was getting worried there for a minute. Bama J, no cutting out. If y'all have any questions before I get off of here, y'all let me know. Let me know these questions because I know sometimes y'all be asking some crazy questions. Uh, let's see here. Wow, Jeff, amazing. Yeah, Jeff is amazing. He's lost like what is that, like 160 something, 170 something pounds this year? Dude, you're rocking it, Jeff. That is awesome. People are telling you huzzah, Jeff, huzzah. Karen Harrington, oh, she's a sweet person. She's always leaving great comments on my channel. She said huzzah. Let's see here. Tina Kathleen says, "I get disappointed when I'm so dedicated and strict carnivore, then reach for bread when tired, hungry, stressed, thirsty, and others are eating, but wheat is my Achilles heel weakness." I know the struggle is real. Some carnivores, they say that they don't struggle at all, and I would love to get to that point. But honestly, right now, I still struggle to this day. It is it's rough, to be quite honest with y'all. Like there's times where I'll leave work and I'm driving my car and there's something on the inside of me saying pull into this restaurant and something else on the inside of me saying pull into that restaurant. But I know that I shouldn't do it. I know that I don't need to do it. Lynn said, "I watched Kilby Life earlier today on forgiveness and addiction. It was so on the mark for me. Addiction with food and other things, just like you say, Kip, it's real. Yeah, it's definitely real." There's Jeff again. "I can't do it perfect like Dr. B, but just eat anything meat." Yeah, if you just keep eating the meat, you'll be all right in the long run. We got Seattle in the house. "Eat what you can afford that is on your carnivore diet, and I'm keto on low income." Awesome, awesome, awesome. "Fasted yesterday and broke fast with toast, migraine, tummy pain for hours afterwards, praying to break this." People coming in from Australia, Fort Worth, Texas. Where are you watching from? I see we got Chattanooga, Tennessee in the house. I've been to Chattanooga, awesome place. And Fort Worth, Texas, I'd live there. I love Texas. Watching in Kentucky. I like good old Kentucky too. I've been through there. Let's see, Alabama, and I'm down 66 pounds in 9 months. That is awesome, Bama J. 66 pounds. That's amazing. Loving this way of eating. Roll Tide roll. Yeah, my favorite football team's the Alabama Crimson Tide, and we're playing a huge game this coming up weekend. We're playing LSU, and I'm super pumped and excited about it. Uh, let's see here. Olympia, Virginia. I started 2017 going through the process of low carb and finally PhD diet, proper human diet, no plants going on 2 years plus. Wow, Lynn, is that also including because I mean, there's this thing out there like, how carnivore are you? Because I mean, there's the carnivore police be like, look, if you had a speck of uh what is it? Garlic powder, then you ain't carnivore. If you had a speck of black pepper, then you ain't carnivore. So let me know in the comments, Lynn. Are you that carnivore? or because I'm not that carnivore. I still have some black pepper and garlic powder and things like that. But whatever works for each person. That's the way I say. If you're losing weight, or not just losing weight, if you're feeling better, getting healthier, and you're not having issues, keep doing what you're doing. Your stream is playing out perfect for us. Yeah, I know. I wish plans wouldn't have got changed like they did, but I mean, life goes on. I mean, so I wanted to get on here and at least let y'all know a little bit about what's going on. That way, y'all don't think I just flaked out on y'all. Hey, John Gugahan, man, it's good to see you in the chat tonight, brother. You've been watching my channel since the day I started, just about. I think you were one of my first subscribers. He said, "Hey, Kip, just smoked a ribeye for dinner, and you didn't invite me over, man. Come on, dude. I love me some ribeyes. I love a smoked ribeye too. I like to smoke them all the time, and then sometimes I'll smoke them and then put a sear on them right at the end, a reverse sear. Oh man, that's good stuff. It's hard to beat that." Tina says, "Carnivore is the way." Yes, it is. It definitely is. You're not cutting out in Iowa. Hey, I've been to Iowa too. I actually, whenever I was a teenager, I actually worked in Iowa for not long at all, but I worked at a construction job up there. I think it was called Nevada, Iowa, kind of like Nevada, but it was pronounced Nevada. And that's where I worked at for not long. Um, Jeff Ward said, "If I feel like I need bread, I reach for some pork rinds." Hey, yeah, that right there, that's carnivore bread there. When they say break bread, you just break you up some pork rinds. I like putting them in stuff, and like whenever which I try to watch cheese and things like that, but if I ever do make a cheese dip or anything, I just dip it with pork rinds. People were shouting out the proper human diet, proper human diet. Wow, Shay Wolf, Northern California. I can't believe that somebody in a little town in South Alabama is talking to people from all over the place. This blows my mind, guys. It still, after all this time, blows my mind that y'all like to watch my journey, my ups and my downs, my when I'm doing good, and y'all know it can be a wild ride sometimes. Sometimes I'm not doing so good. But I mean, I'm gonna share the real me, and I like to keep it legit on here. If it ever stops getting legit, then I'll just end this whole channel because that ain't me. That ain't how I was raised. Wow. Arkansas's in the house. Ocala, Florida. I think I've been to Ocala, Florida. Bama. Hi, hey, Joyce Butler. I love talking to her too. She's in the house. She said, "How are you doing?" I'm doing great, Miss Joyce. Doing wonderful. Yeah, LS who? Yeah, that's who we playing this weekend. I hope we tear them up. Carnivore Brothers. I got something in the works with Carnivore Brothers coming up pretty soon. I'm excited to get to talk with them. They're great dudes. I remember watching like I think one of their very first videos right whenever they were starting their channel. I'm not sure how many videos they've made since, but y'all go check them out and show them some love. Go subscribe and help them out. I love seeing the new channels like get helped out. Like I want to see more people help out those channels and help them grow, because then they can spread the message to more people. They know people that I don't know. They can help people that I can't help. So y'all show them some love and help them out. Um, hello neighbor, Mansfield here. Yep, man. Which Mansfield? There's a Mansfield, Louisiana. Which Mansfield we talking about? Uh, Big love from Minnesota. That's one state I don't think I've been to. I don't think I've been to Minnesota. Coco Chanel says, and that's a perfume that my wife likes to wear. Yeah, Coco Chanel says, "Hey Kip, question: should I go straight into carnivore diet or should I introduce it slowly?" That is a tough question. To me, it's a tough question because I went straight in, but some people don't go straight in. I really think you have to weigh this stuff based off of the type of person you are. Are you a cold turkey person? Are you like a person that likes to slowly pull the band-aid off? Are you the person that like if you have a little bit of keto flu symptoms, you're gonna cry for a week, or are you the type of person that's just like, I can deal with it for 3 days, and then after about 3 or 4 days, it starts getting better, and then I'm fine. So ask yourself, like, how are you? Me, I was like, dude, I have to go in straight. Like, if you were a smoker and you smoke cigarettes, are you the type of person that can quit smoking cigarettes instantly, or like and just drop them? Or are you the type of person that you have to cut one cigarette back, cut another back, cut another back, and start using the pouch and all that stuff? What type of person are you? Because that'll tell me what might be the better option for you, because we're not all the same. Like, we're just not all the same. I mean, yeah, technically everybody could just quit it altogether if we lived in like a third world country and we didn't have a choice. Like, if we didn't have a choice, if we didn't have Piggly Wiggly or these little grocery stores and stuff all around, and the convenience stores, if we didn't have that and all we had was like meat, yeah, we could all just start tomorrow, and you would technically be fine. You would live. But some people need to cut back, and whatever works for you. But me, I just cut it out. That's what I did. They're saying, "Hey, everyone in the chat. Hey, Carnivore Brothers. Olympia, Washington, how carnivore am I? Okay, an occasional pickle with my sardines. I use mustard with some things. I'm focused on healing. Black pepper gets me itchy like crazy. First off, if black pepper gets you itchy, stay away from it. Like, if it's causing you any symptoms at all, stay away from it. And you'll thank yourself for that. The case, I don't think a pickle's the end of the world if you want to add it in your diet. I don't think that. I mean, sardines are great. There's tons of carnivores that eat mustard. Just try to get the best mustard you can. They make like organic, all kind of like different types of mustard. Make sure it don't have nothing crazy in the ingredients or anything like that. But if if you did everything perfect, like if you ate only meat, only good meat, things like that, and then you had mustard and you did that for 3 years, do you think you'd be healthy or not? I think you'd be incredibly healthy. I think you'd be way healthier than probably 95% of the population if you just ate meat and had mustard for 3 years. Like, so to me, it's not that big of a deal. But I mean, if you're having issues from the mustard, then of course don't eat the mustard. I mean, it's up to you. I don't eat mustard on my carnivore diet, but if you want to, go for it. Let's see. Wow, Toronto's in the house, and I know Marnie Mac. She comments on my videos pretty regular. Good to have you in the chat. Cordelia from Albany, New York. Albany, my best friend from college is from New York. You've probably heard a lot of people say that because New York's like a popular place. It's not like Alabama where I live. You probably don't know anybody from Alabama. Primal Mike's in the house. What's up, brother? Yeah, hey Mike, man, you hard on me, dude. Like, look, if I want to go to boot camp, I read his comments because he is always like, he tells me like it is. He don't cut me no slack. He'll tell me like, hey, you doing this wrong. And I'm like, okay, man, I hear you. Oh man. I love you, brother. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Hi from Tucson, Arizona. Jeff Ward says, Lynn, exactly. Y'all are talking back and forth to each other. Hello from Colorado Springs. Isn't it crazy that all these people get together and support each other? Like, I haven't met at 90% of y'all, but we actually get together and support each other. And I just think that's incredible. Has anybody else been struggling this week? Like, or struggling the past few weeks? What do y'all think about, uh, what do y'all think about as there's this theory going around that like in the cooler months, people like to prepare more for wintertime, like that, like ancestrally they did that. Do y'all think that's just like nonsense and that wasn't a thing? Or do y'all think that like it's harder to stay on plan this time of year because of that? Or do y'all think we're just like, "Oh, I love the holidays, so I just wanna cheat?" Like, is it because of, like, traditions that people have, or is it because there's something to it, like, people were preparing for winter because during the cooler months, it was harder to get certain things? So, y'all let me know in the comments on that. Let's see. Thanks from Novocaine Scotland. Let's see. Mark Fredericks. Lynn, thanks, Jeff. Let's see. Great quote from Amanda. I missed a quote. Now I wish I know what the quote was. Put the quote back in there. I missed the quote, y'all. Lots of love from Norway. And look, I appreciate all y'all that have been cheering me on, like, regardless of y'all stuck it with me, regardless of my mistakes. Jeff Ward said, all zero carbs. I'm assuming that you're talking about if you have a speck of uh, garlic powder, then you're not truly carnivore. Is that what you're saying? I'm not sure, but it sounds like he's calling a bunch of people out because I know a bunch of y'all in the chats be having garlic powder. Come on now. I know. I know. Garlic powder tastes good, okay? Um, Coco watched Dr. Berry's video on how best to start carnivore. So much easier to have a bigger picture. Yeah, it definitely. Let's see. How, wow, carnivore life. Hello from Brazil. We have Brazil in the house. Oh, and just so y'all know, even though I almost didn't go live, because the plans changed, we still got 84 people in the chat right now. So if y'all would hit the like button, this is incredible. I can't believe there's 84 people in here right now. Thank y'all so much for that. Even if we don't get another person, thank y'all. Let's see. I live 15 minutes from Nevada, Iowa. Really? Wow. That's like I was working right beside you. I might have built one of the plants up there close to where you live at. That's pretty cool there. John Guggenheim, is Bama going to crush the LSU Tigers? Boy, I sure hope so. A boy can dream. Okay, I hope Alabama has it in them to win that game. I hope. But I'll be honest, as a diehard Alabama fan, I've been watching Alabama my whole life, like my whole life. I'm not a bandwagon fan. I've been watching them since I come out my mama. And I'll be honest, we're not the team that we used to be right now. I think we have the potential to be that maybe in the next year or two, but we're just not what we used to be right now. We got a lot to work on, our quarterbacks and our offensive line. And I'm boring some of y'all that don't like football. Sorry. Uh What's up, Bill? Bill Knott's in the house. Nice to see you, my friend. Hey, Bill, I gotta look. I don't do lives really, unless it's with like Carnivore Live on the weekend with Carnivore Quest and Dave from No Carb Life and Intentional Carnivore. I normally don't do lives, but one day, whenever you're ready, we need to get up with each other and we need to do something because like you inspire me, dude, to keep going. Like, and I like how recently when you were going through something, you actually talked about it. I mean, it's people think that it's easy to get on here and share negative things, and you actually did it. So, dude, I appreciate you for doing that because we get on here and we share our lives, and people love to hear it. They love to hear the good and all that stuff. But like sometimes we're going through things, and I hope everything goes well with you, man, with your testing that you have to get done. I haven't seen if you've went and got your latest test yet that you were talking about getting within the next week or two or something, but I really hope you get that test, man, and I hope you get good results. I'll be praying for you, brother. I believe in prayer. I don't know about y'all, but I believe in prayer. Um, yep, Bill is in the house. Bill's gonna lose all that weight, and one day me and Bill's going on a run together. Black pepper using it makes everything taste spicy hot to me. Well, black pepper never bothered me heat wise because I live close enough to the border, the southern border, that we like the heat, and I live close enough to Cajun country too. Like I live like 3 hours from New Orleans, so we like Cajun things and spicy stuff. I love boudin and super spicy shrimp, all that stuff. I love Cajun dishes. Um, Something Angie says, so I don't use it because I can't eat spicy hot foods. I love spicy stuff. Liberty said, "Yes, I ate cheesecake and a few other things, but I'm recovered." Look, cheese well, cheesesteak too, I like cheesesteak, but cheesecake is like my kryptonite, okay? I can be doing super good, and I can be just hopping down my bunny trail, but if I see some cheesecake, I'm like, "Did you see that?" Because 'Cause I'm telling you, it looks good, okay? I love cheesecake. That's always been my thing. Kip, I quit smoking really easily, but the wrong food is my addiction. I'm okay from the UK. Chanel, I really understand that because whenever I quit, and I've told people I quit drinking. I and I'll be real honest with y'all. I used to like smoke a lot of weed back in the day. I quit that. I used to take pills and stuff. I quit all that stuff. I quit taking pills. I quit drinking alcohol. Eventually, I quit smoking cigarettes. That was the last thing to go. But the last thing above all that stuff was food habits. Because when you quit all that other stuff, sometimes it elevates your desire for the food. Like when I quit smoking cigarettes, I ate more. Like, and I gained more weight. That's how I made it to almost 500 pounds because when I quit smoking cigarettes, I was like, dude, I'm gonna replace it with some ice cream. And so I ate tons of that stuff, and voila, that's how you make a 500-pound man. Is you let a man that smokes cigarettes, you tell him to quit smoking, and he's got addictive personality. And I used to drink and then party, all that stuff, and it just led to more weight, and more weight. And I'm not proud of it. I don't say it to be proud of it. It actually happened. There's a lot of other people that know what I'm talking about. It's a real thing. Carnivore Brother says, "This is our first Halloween ever in my life not to eat a single piece of candy. Huzzah." Brother, that is awesome. I'm proud of myself too because I did not touch a single piece of candy during Halloween. That is incredible. Incredible. See, even Bill agrees. That's just amazing, man. Amazing. Amazing. Lynn said, "I think that it's not so much the winter months, but the traditions, advertising, habits, and not being outside in the sunshine." Yeah, I could see that. The thing is, I really see both sides. I'm torn on that. Like, I'm really torn. I'm really, really torn on that. I already clicked on that one. Yes, I have COVID, and this is day 2. Man, well, I'm sorry that you got that. I probably shouldn't even said that in the live stream. I might demonetize or whatever the video because I said the word. That's how YouTube is now. But anyway, I hope you do good. My daughter, she's actually sick with RSV right now, and hopefully she can get recovered pretty quick. She got sick from some other little kids, so hopefully she'll get better really fast. Um, Quote. Oh, there's the quote from our Carnivorous Me. "Am I willing to give up what I want for what I need?" Amanda of Carnivorous Me. Am I willing to give up what I want for what I need? That's powerful if you think about it. Are you willing to give up what you want for what you need? I don't know. Sean, hey Kip from Nova Scotia. I don't even know if I said that right. And yes, seem to be having way more cravings out of the blue lately. People are telling Bill, hey, I mean, I would too. Bill's an awesome guy. I think in colder weather, your body needs more fuel. So we do eat more, just eat more meat. That's a good point. If you're craving things and you want to eat more, hey, eat more meat instead of other things. Eat the meat. So the other people tell me, they say, hey man, when you slipped up, it's because you didn't have no bacon on hand. I'm like, you probably right. I probably should have had some bacon in my back pocket because I probably would have made it through. And I mean, it makes sense. I have been really, really hungry before and tried butter, and it'll chill me out. I mean, I've tried other techniques too, like drinking a bunch of water. On Halloween, I remember walking through at work and people were having candy all over the place. And me, I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? Because I felt this immense like cravings going on inside. And I was like, oh my gosh, that looks so good. I need to have it. And then I was like, dude, drink some water." So I just drank a bunch of water really quick, and it was like it just filled a void in my stomach, and I was like, because I was seriously thinking about the Reese's. I'd walked past and I seen the Reese's and it was sitting there. And I was like, because that stuff is made to make you crave it. It's made to make you think about it. And you know, it's tough. Carnivore Life said, roll tide. Wow. Roll tide, brother. Roll tide. Um Lynn says food triggers that are football seasonal. That is a thing, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I when I think about college football season, I think about cooking up all kind of stuff. Like it's hard with all the smokers I got because I got some smokers. It's hard not to fire up my smoker and make some of the old recipes that I used to make before I went carnivore. I used to make like different like glazed hams and glazed this and different honey something something ribs and all kind of different stuff, and smoked white cheddar mac and cheese and all that stuff. And it's hard not to. It's very hard not to, but I know that if I do that stuff, especially if I do it all the time, if I do that stuff, it's gonna just halt everything and I'll gain all the weight back, and I can't do that. Lynn, people are saying, "Hey, Bill, Texas Rangers World Series champion." In case you didn't know, that's cool. Yeah, I seen that. One of my Facebook friends, he's a big Texas Ranger fan. Um, let's see. Bill said, "Hey, we'll throw down a live stream at some point, Kip." Absolutely, brother. You will definitely be welcome. I haven't found your email, but look, if you find my email, Bill, uh, whenever you get ready, you don't have to do it right now. You can do it whenever you want to. It could be a year from now. It can be 3 days from now. Just whenever. Message me and let me know, and we'll do one whenever you get to a place where you're ready to do it. And know that I don't do live streams often. Like I don't reach out to tons of people, but I'm inspired by you, brother. So I'd love to do that live stream whenever. And we can help some people out together. Oh, let's see. Cordelia, same here. A Halloween slip up. I'm back on track and was able to moderate. Cordelia. I can't believe you. No, I've been there too, okay? I've slipped up and I fell off the wagon. I mean, I've burnt the wagon to the ground before. But it's glad that you're back on track. It's glad that you're doing good. And see, I'm not a good moderator. I wish I was a good moderator, but man, I go way off. I go out there. That's what I want to do the rest of this year is I want to focus on losing weight, but I want to focus on uh not focusing on how many pounds I lose, but focusing on how many pounds I don't gain. I want to focus the rest of this year on maintaining my results because every other time I've ever done any kind of diet, it always went out the window over the holidays. Every time. And so this time, what I want to do is make sure that don't happen. I want to make sure that whatever I've lost, I can maintain it into next year. Because next year, in January, I can do some bizarre, crazy thing. I might go back on the sea lion diet in January, and I might start eating just steak and shrimp, or steak and lobster, or steak and whatever, oysters, or whatever. I might do that in January, or I might go BBB&E, or I might go lion diet. I don't know. I might do something like that. But right now, I just need to focus on not going crazy and not gaining a bunch of weight back. If I can do that for the rest of this year, next year can be awesome. Hello, Kip on cheesecake. Me too. Lisa says, I hear you on the cheesecake. Yeah, that's like my thing. I love that stuff. Love it. I used to do keto cheesecake too, but that was the problem is like I wanted it every day. And like I was like, oh, it's keto, so I'm gonna eat 10 pounds of it. And like, dude, it was just making keto not work for me because I can't moderate. I can't just be like, I'm gonna just have a little piece. And I'm like, nah, give me the whole pie. I want all of it. And I would tear it up. Oh, I didn't read her comments. Kip, you say you don't do lives, but you are doing a fabulous job. Thank you, Miss Karen. I appreciate it. And we have 99 people in here, Karen. We need one more person. Then we can say we hit 100 people, and then I'll be like, everything's good in my life. We hit 100 people. Well, I said that, and it dropped to 96. So, oops. Um, let's see. Lynn said spicy makes my eyes water, nose water. My oh man, you can't handle the spice stuff. Uh, Swerves. Yeah, I remember the swerve sweetener and all that different stuff. I see John's talking about Peachy. I didn't see Peachy's comment in the chat, but I definitely love talking to Peachy too. We just hit 100, y'all. Yay! We hit 100. You guys did it. That's awesome. Thank y'all. If nothing else happens tonight, we hit 100. That's pretty cool, right? We did it, y'all. Let's see. I kicked a 37-year cigarette habit. I gained 60 pounds, been quit 13 years now. That is amazing. That is amazing. I actually quit smoking cigarettes twice. I quit smoking cigarettes for about 3 or 4 years, and then when I was in college, I was like, "I'm gonna start smoking again because my friends are smoking and we're all out here having a good time." I was like, "Give me one." The next day, I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go get me a pack and I'm gonna just smoke a couple of them." Next thing you know, I was smoking a pack a day all over again like an idiot. And then it was hard to quit again. But now when I look at the price of cigarettes, I'm like, I'm glad I quit because the last time I quit, they were like $3 or $4 a pack, and now I think they're like $8 to $10 a pack. I'm like, dude, if the money you could save by not smoking cigarettes is crazy, and people still smoke them every day, and I know this is a hard struggle. I definitely know. Lisa, best to get all that partying out of the way when you're young. It's okay, and now you know what your life is like. You're absolutely right, Lisa. I used to party hard. I don't talk about it all the time in my videos, but I used to throw down. And and I'm glad that I don't now, but I mean, I'm glad that I'm past that, but I did. I used to I tell my wife, I said, "Baby, if you would have met me then, you wouldn't have even dated me." She would have never even gave me the time of day if she would have met me back then. Sean White's calling me. Hold on. Let me see what he says. Hey, what's up? I'm on a live right now, dude. What's up? I'm on a live. Say hey to everybody. They probably can't hear you, but I'm on a live right now. I was supposed to have a live with a carnivorous me, but she didn't. Something might have come up. I hope everything's all right. I hope everything's okay. Yeah, yeah. We're going. Me and Sean. In case y'all don't know, me and Sean and Larry, we're all going to be on a live in like an hour and 20 minutes. So y'all can stay for that live too. All right. Well, I'll holler at you later, Sean, so I can get back to their comments. All right. All right. Love you, brother. All right. I'm back. I was on live and Sean called me. All right. Oh, I have to say this. Shelly Gordon, she is my buddy. Like whenever I told everybody from my video the 5 days of um getting back on track, and I did film my meals for 5 days. There was one day where I went to the Rodizio Grill, which is like a Brazilian steakhouse. When I did that, Shelly and her sister, that's who I went and ate at the Brazilian steakhouse with. I love them. They've become I met them through the channel, but we've become like we're buddies. She's honestly, she'll get on to me like a mama. They told me her sister Kelly told me, she said, "Kip, the next time I see you, if you cheated, then I'm gonna or if you haven't been being good, I'm gonna let you pick out your own switch and I'm gonna whip your butt." So that they love me like parents, right? Um, and then here she goes. She ate chocolate this weekend, and now I have the C word. See, now y'all can't whoop me because y'all was bad too. So see there. Jeff said beef jerky is an awesome snack, or like pickled sausages. Yep, it is. It definitely is. John Gugahan said, "Hey Kip, I look forward to the day when we run a 5K together." Brother, that will be incredible. I can't wait to run a 5K. I know by getting off track multiple times, I've prolonged getting to that point, but I cannot wait till I'm at the point that I can do a 5K. And I got to find out a way to where when I can do a 5K, I got to find out if it's something that I can film. Like, is it something that I can take a camera with me? Because if so, then I'd do that. I might would do that if I was able to. I might be so tired I can't hold the camera up, but I don't know. I just need to find the rules about when you run a 5K because I think that would be pretty cool, don't y'all? Running a 5K. That'd be crazy. Lynn said, you do smokers give you what you want or need? I'm not sure what you're asking. They are you talking about people smoking? They might feel like that smoking's helping them, but really it's not helping them. Join late, Paula said. I'm sitting here watching your video, eating smoked tri-tip. Oh my gosh. Tri-tip is like one of my favorite cuts. I like picanha. I like tri-tip. My favorite is beef dino ribs, but I like all that stuff. A lot of people think ribeye. And that stuff's good, but there's some other good cuts out there. Oh, let's see. Love the lighting colors on your set, Kip. Thank you. I appreciate it. I went on YouTube and I was watching some channels and they were like, hey, you can do this to help your background. So, and somebody actually bought the light behind me and like sent it to my wish list. So thank you so much for whoever it was. I cannot remember who it was right now, but they sent me that light, the lights that go behind me. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Because my wife wasn't going to let me pay for it, or not that she wouldn't let me pay for it, but not right now. She wasn't going to let me pay for it. So thank you for that. I mean that for real. Um, Hi there, Kip. Stay firm and stay fit. You can do it. Oh, I'm fit, all right. I barely fit in these clothes. I'm trying. I'm trying to do what I can to get this weight off because I mean it's hard. I was having a hard time doing things that like a father should be able to do, pick up his child and give her a bath, like getting on my knees to give her a bath. Dude, that was hard. Imagine being 500 pounds trying to give your kid a bath. Like you can't even hardly give yourself a bath, much less give your kid a bath. And so, I mean, I'm still not out of the woods. I still got a ways to go, but I'm thankful to be where I'm at now to where I can do things like that. And it's getting easier to tie my shoes. I clipped my toenails the other day and it was a lot easier than it used to be. It used to be super painful when I would get to those last toes, like the pinky toe and the one above the pinky toe. And if you've struggled like me, you know what I'm talking about. Them last couple toes, you have to go and hold your breath and try to clip them. Like it sucks. It sucks unless you've been there. You just don't know. It sucks because some people can just tie their shoe like and pull their knee straight up to them. I still can't do that. Like it'll be a while before I can do that. Yeah, I still got a lot of pounds to go to get there. Carol knows so salty and crunchy is my weakness. Potato chips, pretzel, popcorn. I can be face first into a Costco sized bag of pistachio nuts in a second if I'm not careful. Yep. And I like those things too. You know what your weakness is, so do the best you can to avoid it for sure. Do the best you can to avoid it. Sean said, "Go, Kip." I hadn't fully caught up on everything, but I'm trying to go through these. You'd be amazed going through comments. It's tough sometimes. Sean says, "Where in the video, Scotia, are you from?" I'm in Wolfville, NS. I don't know, not sure where that's at. I think about how everything is just marketing, everything, every holiday throughout the year. This sometimes helps me. Yeah, I mean, people be like, "Hey, it's President's Day. We need to get all this stuff," or "It's Labor Day. We need this." I'm like, man, like there's like a national this day, a national that, national that, national that, and it's always like, come to our place and buy this stuff. Everything's about money. They gotta do. Hey, I just want to point out, Christy Smith said, "Took me 7 times to quit, 11 years ago." See, if it don't work out the first time, don't give up. Keep trying. Keep trying. That sign says the fat in my family tree ends with me. It doesn't say that the fat in my family tree ends with me today. It doesn't say that like I've already reached that goal because I haven't reached that goal yet, but I'm gonna reach that goal. Like I'm still what I would consider fat. Like at like 390 something pounds right now. And there's no other way of putting it. I got some belly on me, but it ends with me in my family. I don't know about yours, but it ends with me. And that's a goal of mine. And it's not right now. I haven't reached it yet. It might take 10 more times that I fall. I might fall and disappoint y'all, but I'm going to get back up. Every time that I fall, I'm going to get back up. And that's what I'm learning is to do not quit regardless. Cause sometimes I beat myself up big time. And I've just got a tendency of beating myself, getting down in the like, man, getting way down, really, really upset. And, I don't need to do that. I don't need to give up. I see that Cassie's in the house. What's up, Cassie? I love you and Larry. I got on here tonight. I was supposed to get to chat with Carnivorous Me, but it didn't work out. I hope everything's all right with her. Things didn't work out this time, but hopefully me and her can get that rescheduled. I really, really hope everything's okay. Let's see here. Uh, Gotta watch those Brazilian steakhouses. My husband and I were going to go to one, but I had him call first to see if they cut their meat with oil, and they said they do. Yeah, if that oil there messes with you, then don't go. Me, I'll be honest. Whenever I eat at home, I only cook in tallow or butter. Tallow or butter. But when I go out to a restaurant, which is not every meal, if they use a oil that's like not the best oil, I just have to take that L in that moment because it's eat that or not eat for I don't know how long until I get home because I'm super busy and I don't always have snacks with me and things like that. So sometimes I just have to, eat that rotisserie chicken from Walmart, which might not have the best whatever on it. But I mean, that's what works for me in that moment. But I do know if you're having issues, find another way. Do whatever you have to do for sure. I'm not telling everybody that they should start eating uh bad oils. I'm not saying that. I do realize that they're nowhere near as good for you as the regular or like meat-based oils. But in a pinch, sometimes I do have that stuff at a restaurant and it hadn't killed me yet, but I don't know, it might. Let's see. Joe Edwards, 8 months in, Amanda made me realize I'm a carb addict and I'm treating it like an addiction with a healthy fear of relapse. I'm 67. I'm down to my high school weight. A lifetime problem solved. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? That's actually why I reached out to her because I know she encouraged me so much. She is her and Carnivore Quest. And I mean that. Those are the channels that I watched immediately. I mean, I watched some other ones like for Rigno Freedom and the Kilby Life. I watched his channel too. But like it was something about seeing that tremendous amount of weight loss and seeing them push so hard and strive to do the best that they could. I was like, dude, I'm right there with you. Y'all are regular people. And so I had to do it. Cassie said, "Looking good with it." Yeah, you gotta get my good side, right? No, I'm just like, uh, haha, Kip. I meant the Amanda quote for your cooking smokers. The quote just is so relatable to all the temptations, at least for me. Yeah. Oh, Liberty says 5K is about 3.1 miles. Yeah, 3.1 miles. I think we can get to it. We're not there yet. Let's see. 160 pounds ago, I used to have to use a sock assist device to put my sock on. Some people will never understand that. Sean, been there, Kip. I know what you're saying. Absolutely. Mama Bear's in the house. Oh, sorry, I'm so late to the party. I had to work very late tonight. Sending love to you both. Good to see you this Friday evening. Hey, it's great to be with y'all tonight. And I'm going to be with y'all again in just a little while. I'm going to relax for just a little bit and be with Carnivore Quest, Intentional Carnivore, and No Carb Life, and literally just a little over an hour. and we're gonna have a great time. Like those guys they are like my bros, and like I might not be still doing this if it wasn't for them. They try to keep me in check all the time, for sure. Hey, Mark, just down the road in Cambridge. People are saying, "Hey, Cassie, hi, Cassie." You see that, Cassie? These people love you, Cassie. Smoked tallow and butter are unbelievable, unbeatable. Yeah, absolutely. Smoked tallow, great. I like tallow better than butter. I like butter when it's cold still, like on top of stuff, like on top of a steak. But tallow stuff cooked in tallow, I just love it. It's good. It doesn't have to me. It takes longer to smoke tallow, like if you're searing something, it does better in the pan to me than butter does. Butter browns super fast. But I mean, you can cook with either. You just got to watch your temperatures when you're cooking with butter, because it will, even the butter with no salt in it, it's still butter. Just you can use ghee. Ghee will get you to a higher smoke point, but regular butter, you got to watch it when you're cooking with it in a skillet. Cassie, I'm making your ground beef jerky right now. I know, Cassie. I seen that video. Y'all seen Cassie's video on the jerky? If not, go check it out. She was doing some jerky and had it ground up and everything. Because normally I just cut my jerky into strips. She had that junk looking right now. When next time I'm up there, she's gonna have to make me a piece. I want to try it. I've Let's see. Shelly said have lost down to what I weighed in 10th grade. 1984. Wow. That's amazing, Shelly. You know, you could take Shelly and her sister Kelly and put them together, and they might would weigh as much as my right leg, maybe. I'm a big dude, y'all. I ain't no little old baby. I'm a big boy. Let's see. Amanda and Kipp are the most relatable carnivores on YouTube. Keep it up. Hey, that I appreciate that. Just to hear you say that and put my name in the same sentence with her after all the advice she's given me just from watching her videos, that's a compliment to me. I definitely appreciate it because I look up to her a lot. I definitely do. Hey, brother, thanks for being vulnerable and showing folks you're human. You've got this. Thanks for motivating us. Absolutely. A Primal Mike says, I like to be honest and give harsh comments, but because I care, not because I hate. Yeah, I know. You just tell it like it is, brother. You tell it like it is, man. Cassie said, love them back. Love them back. Hold on, let's see here. Tracy said, love you too, Cassie. There's so much love in this community, guys. There's so look who I just seen somebody pop up. Look, yeah, I'm finna show a guy in the chat. Y'all tell me if y'all know who this is. Does anybody know who that is? I want to discuss Proverbs tonight, bro. What do you think? Are you game? Hey man, you want to? Let's do it. That's fine. That's fine with me, buddy. Proverbs is I remember when I was a kid, or not a kid, but when I was a teenager and started going to church, my pastor's wife used to always say, "Hey, if you're trying to get into reading the Bible, just read a book in Proverbs every day, and whatever day of the month it is, read that book. And if you do, and the thing is, you could read it over and over again every month. There's so much to be learned in the book of Proverbs. It's amazing. It's incredible." Um, Mama Bear Lynette, Kip, you are always the lighthouse and not the foghorn. You're a great leader in this community. Thank you. Thank you. That don't make me cry on the air now. Don't do that to me. My daddy would never let me live it down if I cried. No, I wouldn't tell my daddy about it. Sean is in the house. Absolutely. That's my boy. We're gonna get in the chat tonight, and have a good time. He fed me some steaks whenever I went over to his house not too long ago. Sean, my carnivore brother. Look at him talking to everybody. Oh, intentional carnivore. What's up, family? He's telling everybody, hey, let's see here. Hi, Sean. Hi, Sean. I have Book of Proverbs, Sean. I bought one from Brooks. I think I'm caught up now. I think I finally caught up. Jeff Ward, amen. And I'm game for that. It's going to be on your channel. Another thing I want to tell you, if someone tries to shame you for eating meat, read 1 Timothy 4. Absolutely. Appreciate it. Okay, so look, I'm going to end this live stream and I'm gonna hop on their live stream in about exactly 1 hour from now. So anyway, I did want to, before I end this live stream, I wanted to let y'all know that I did recently, because I've been getting a lot of people making sure that it wasn't a spammer or something. I did make a Facebook account, like a personal, not personal. I have my personal Facebook account, but I had to make a secondary one because I was getting so many like friend requests coming in, and it was just a lot. And it's just a lot. And so to protect me, my family, everything, I was like, let me just create another one that I can just keep the focus on there about carnivore. Cause sometimes my family's like, they don't want to hear me just talk about carnivore and only carnivore. So I created another Facebook. If you see one from Carnivore Kipp, there's a good chance it's probably me. So some of y'all have been trying to go in and request to some of y'all or whatever that I know we're already watching my thing. So if you see me on there, you can check me out. Also, y'all know where I'm at on here. And if you haven't yet, go check me out on Instagram, carnivore_Kipp on Instagram. Look, I love all y'all, and I will see y'all in the chat tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time. I hope to see y'all there. And sorry that things didn't work out with Amanda tonight. Maybe we can get this rescheduled, and because I'm sure she would have some great advice for all of us. Love you guys, and I'll see y'all soon.